Okay. Welcome to date night. This week we're gonna try and cook a 5-pound lobster truffle mac and cheese. It's from Barton G, a restaurant known for incredible, Instagrammable, visually stunning dishes. At the end of the episode, Chef Attila and his wife will be joining us for a double date, and they'll give us a score from 1 to 10. How did we do? Ta-da! And as always, Date Night is presented by the Date Night Cookbook. Check it out, datenightcookbook.com.
I'm Chef Attila Bollock. I'm the chef here at Barton G in Los Angeles. You won't find a standard white plate here. Everything's kind of meant to like shock, awe.
Okay. I mean, the Instagram feed does shock and awe me.
We want a good laugh. You know, we want to emit that sensation of like nostalgia or like being a kid again. My favorite is when I see like an obvious first date.
What would somebody order for their first date?
Well, I can think of something if you've got an appetite. We do a special here. It's a 5 to sometimes 6-pound lobster. We've done a mac and cheese with this thing, and we actually stuff it back into the lobster, and then we'll shower the whole thing in some French black truffles. When you look at it, you're just like, wow, that's completely ridiculous.
Okay, sure.
Whoa.
I mean, it's Maine lobster. We treat it really right. We're gonna poach it in an aromatic broth, what we call a court bouillon. So we've got some celery, some leeks, onions, a couple of heads of garlic.
A lot of lemon, let's do some bay leaves.
These fresh herbs we'll throw in with the lobster together. And I've got my wine here, and I've actually cooked the alcohol off of this.
Oh.
Okay.
I know. Wow. And then we'll go into our pot.
Non-alcoholic wine.
Ha!
Voila.
Wow.
I hope you're taking notes.
Yeah. Mental notes.
They say 6 to 7 minutes for the first pound, and then about 3 minutes for every pound after that.
So your fingers just kind of casually touching boiling water. Just that's
Often.
life of a chef.
It's just on the daily.
Wow.
Next step, really important, guys, shock the lobster. An ice bath.
I was gonna say like, wee!
Here we go. All right, let's make some modern cheese sauce.
Let's do that.
Yeah, traditionally you'd start with the roux, your butter, your flour, and that's gonna be the binder. But in this case, you can just start with your milk,
Okay.
which I think is great. So these are those fancy melting salts. We do just a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onion, and mustard powder, essentially in equal parts. I'm just gonna do a few pinches of those.
Those are all my favorite spices.
They really are.
Yeah, they are. I use those on everything.
You can add a little more fat, straight up cream cheese. We've got that nice Gruyere, so we've got a nice sharp cheddar. A little bit of age on this goes a long way. Trappist style cheese, that semi-hard.
Oh, I love cheese.
I know, me too.
This is
I actually
so
am
good
quite
already.
hungry.
I would just eat this.
Just drink it like soup.
Just drink it like soup.
Our cheese sauce is gonna come together in a pot, and then we actually blend ours just to ensure a full emulsification. So I'm gonna coax this thing along a little bit. Very carefully.
That's not in the instruction booklet.
All right, guys, we got some world-class cheese sauce.
Whoa.
Wow, it's just
yeah.
All right.
I couldn't believe he just was going into the Vitamix like that.
I know. It's like somebody sticking their hand in
A garbage disposal. Should we try that at home?
No, absolutely not.
Right. No, that's what I was thinking too. But like, also maybe we should.
No.
No, you're right. We shouldn't.
We're actually using a power tool to crack the shell.
Okay.
We're gonna remove a portion of the top of the shell, pull out all the good stuff, and then when that gets chopped up into the lobster macaroni and cheese, it then goes back into the shell for presentation's sake.
What noodles are we using?
We'd like a corkscrew,
Okay.
cavatappi,
The corkscrews are my favorite
I do
because
love
they
the
get all the
corkscrews.
sauce.
Yeah.
and you can add more sauce as you need or more milk as you see fit.
I want to add all the sauce.
I want to add all the sauce, yeah.
You need some parm. You need a little pecorino. You need that umami. Okay, so we have some preserved truffles.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go ahead and add that lobster.
Okay.
We're
Yeah.
almost there. It's kind of running, but
But we're gonna bake
But
it.
for the fact that you want to bake it, I think you're really gonna want it right there.
Okay.
So let's get stuffing on this thing. Obviously, you want to get all the meat in there.
Right.
Brown butter breadcrumbs.
Brown butter bread.
Butter.
Ready to go in the oven.
Oh, it's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit.
It's gonna fit. Do it.
Oh no.
Oh no, there's a second ledge.
So, do people often cook for you?
I welcome home cooked meal any day of the week. You know,
Okay.
at any level. Invite your local chef over for dinner.
Yeah.
local
Please.
chefs.
Invite your
You know,
local chef
I just
over
think
for
it's
dinner.
important. Oh, Look
Oh,
at that.
Oh,
It's got
yeah.
just the right amount of crunch.
Oh, it's bubbly.
Melty.
Melty.
There's just one more thing, and that's we have to shave a heap of truffles.
Of course, the truffle.
So how much
Okay.
would each truffle shaving retail for?
$3.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Oh my god.
Look at that. Oh
even more
my
beautiful
God.
than I remember.
It's beautiful. Just get in there. Oh, wow, 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 wow. So this is a $300 dish.
Wow.
That's a statement move on the first date.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Let's eat. Oh, it's perfect.
That's awesome. Cheers.
Oh my god. Whoa. It's perfect. It's so good.
This is the best mac and cheese I've ever had.
It's so much more than just mac and
It's
cheese.
so much more when you get the brown butter crunch and a whole truffle that's melting in your mouth. Have we ever had a date that was as epic as this?
No.
I don't think so.
I've definitely left like a date feeling like I've eaten way too much.
Well, sure. I mean, that's just anytime we order Indian food, really. This is the type of meal where you're like, we're definitely having sex on the first date. But then you finish it and you're like, someone please roll me out the door.
Yeah, I've eaten so much cheese.
See you next week naked.
Are you guys gonna do this?
I'm just gonna keep going like this.
I don't
I'm not
think
even
she,
gonna bother with a plate.
I don't think she meant how are you gonna eat the rest of it. I think she meant how are we gonna cook it at home.
Oh. Right. Right.
No, it's gonna be very difficult. Yeah. Okay, so we're back in the kitchen. We've got 3 hours to make this truffle lobster mac and cheese.
I need to put everything that we just learned on
Go
paper.
into the mind palace.
Ice for bouillon.
What that was, lemons, leeks, celery, onions, garlic. I think we're gonna have to divide and conquer here.
I'll take the lobster.
Yeah, you get to use the power tools and I get to use the chemicals.
Awesome!
Perfect!
Let's go.
This is a flashback to a time when cheese betrayed me.
It's like every time you
Yeah.
have diarrhea.
I don't know where all this oil came from. It must be Colby Jack. Colby Jack! I tried to make a 24-hour cheese pizza clock and I learned that different cheeses have different melting points.
Wow.
It's not a good dish.
Would you say that Without a Recipe has taught you more about food than you expected?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think date night teaches us more about food too.
It's a single garlic clove.
You could kill a vampire with that. Our first Valentine's Day together, we thought about like going to a fancy restaurant, whatever.
But we had no money.
We figured why not spend that money for an entire weekend away in Wisconsin.
Uh-huh.
You doing all right with those onion cuttings?
I'm
I know,
okay.
it's just such an emotional story. It was winter. We got a cabin in Wisconsin.
It was cozy.
We realized that we had gone into like country Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And so the local bar that we went to was like real country. I don't even know. It's not a PG story anymore.
The bartender goes, "Who wants a wet?" We were like,
Huh? And everyone
Are we
in
in
the
the
bar
right place?
is like, yeah!
"Yeah!"
And then they pour a bunch of
Shots. And then we listened to live music and kept to ourselves for most of the time.
It was romantic.
Oh, you got your. Oh, you got it so bad.
Grated my finger. Hey,
Hey.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. All right. Yeah, so the bleeding stopped. I looked at my finger and I did not take a chunk off.
High five. Oh, I wanted
Right.
that hint.
Oh,
That's cool.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start throwing some white wine into my court bouillon. I'm not sure I know how to do that.
I think you just boil wine.
Oh. Well, then that is exactly what's gonna happen when this boils.
Right, because we're following chef's instructions. This marks the second time cheese has f***ed me.
Maybe we could switch.
You just want to switch because your job right now is literally waiting for water to boil.
I hate waiting. I don't know if anybody else knows that. Ned knows that very well.
Oh, you can make the breadcrumbs. That'd be fun.
What else have we done on Valentine's Day?
I think it just becomes less of a thing when you're a parent.
I don't know. I think it becomes more of a thing for our kids.
Okay, yeah, we made some paper hearts and stuff. We'll go have a romantic holiday on a different weekend when the prices are more reasonable.
Yes, that's true. One thing that we both are is practical. And it's not practical to buy $50 flowers on Valentine's
the one day that flowers are overcharged.
Exactly.
Do you think that kind of like lessens the romance? No.
I think for you and me, it actually makes it more.
Yeah. Willy Wonka and the Cheese Factory over here. I don't know if you guys caught that film, but it is not as well known.
I'm gonna put these in.
Ooh, did you get a bay leaf?
I got 3.
There you go. Fresh herbs.
Thanks.
I'm gonna start on the cheese sauce. In goes the milk. In go the chemicals. Ooh, it's foaming up. I don't remember that happening to Chef. Throw in a thick amount of spices there. Cream cheese. Let's add the Gruyere. Beautiful. The cheddar. Yum.
This is looking awesome.
All right, Ariel, we're gonna pour this beautiful goopity goop. Oh, yeah. Holy shit. That was fast. So pretty liquidy. It's not thick.
It's not supposed to be.
It's supposed to be a little runny, yeah.
It's time to take this out.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What?
I got my hand in it.
Oh, no. Oh, crap.
We're back.
We're back. And feeling good. Found it. Boop.
Ned and I are both right-handed. we are injured on our right hands.
Yeah.
It just makes me happy that I get to do this with you.
Oh.
Because I think that you and I can accomplish this together.
I agree. Happy Valentine's Day.
I was very excited to do the Dremeling
I know.
part.
Very sad.
But
Do you think your left hand is better than my?
no, fully not. I think we
Yeah.
need to be as safe as possible
Yeah.
because Mercury is clearly in retrograde. Oh, Jesus. Don't touch that. That lets go of the head.
Oh, so that's really bad to do.
And I think we should go big because we need a lot of space to get the meat out.
Let's go, go, go! Oh, it's the smell of scorched lobster.
Honestly, this felt like the easiest part of the whole day.
Oh,
Ooh, look at that!
look at that!
You did a really good job,
Thank
hon.
you, hon. You did a good job too.
Thanks, I wasn't doing anything.
Well, you made the line. What did the claws look like? I'm just gonna kind of freehand it.
He went like this, they were like that. You're getting a lobster facial.
Oh God! Lobster on my face. Oh, it's this milky white lobster liquid all on my face. Oh, no! Ew!
This is it. This
Okay.
is it. We have made it this far.
We got it. Let's go. High five. Gonna do a little splash of milk. Good sauce. Oh, is it? Oh, it's very thick now. Oh my. Oh yeah, that's nice and thick. Ooh, talk dirty to me.
Ooh, so cheesy.
Ooh, this pasta looks amazing.
Thank you.
Even more sauce. So luscious. Happy Valentine's Day to me. How that lobster chopping going?
Okay, so I made most of these a little smaller than what we had yesterday, and I'm gonna save some big chunks to put on top. Woo!
Okay, here goes the truffles. Let's do it.
Ready?
Here we go. Okay, so our guests are here. We've got to get changed, we got to entertain them while things are baking, and I think we have to, make sure we're not actively bleeding again. This cavity is much smaller than the one yesterday.
That's why I cut them smaller. Breadcrumbs.
Here we go. My nemesis.
Slice too.
Make it rain. Yeah! You look great!
We did it!
Let's do this! Cheers, cheers.
Happy date night.
Happy date night. Tonight we have Chef Attila and Liron, his wife.
Do you call your husband Chef?
Only when I'm angry, like a middle name.
Honestly, after the day we've had, I am so excited for that cold glass of wine. I'm very excited for the date portion of this video.
Me too. Me too.
I feel like we really had a time.
Yeah. I also feel woozy still.
Yeah.
You guys look like you're on an episode of like a hospital show or something. What happened?
Well,
Nothing.
not unrelated to the cooking. Yeah, this is just we showed up like this today.
Yeah.
Cut myself shaving on my finger.
Bicycle injury.
Bicycles. You remember when you were kind of like lightly putting your hands in the,
And we were like,
the boiling water? And
that water is boiling. And you're like, yeah, I don't even feel it.
Everyone was just inspired by that.
They did that thing where they thought they could do the thing that we did.
Yeah.
I just straight up grated my own finger instead of cheese.
Did we find the piece?
Yeah, we got it's still catched, fortunately.
Okay.
Probably best if we just drink and eat mac and cheese, right?
Well, let's take it out of the oven.
Oh, she purdy.
We'll shave some truffle table side,
I am truly scared. Dun, dun, dun.
All right. Here you go.
Whoa.
What? Look at that!
That looks amazing.
Nailed it!
Look at how pretty that is. So pretty.
It's like a truffle dream.
You're looking at about $1,000 to $1,200 a pound.
Oh my.
Just shaved like, I don't know, a quarter pound.
Oh God. Just right there. It's like $300. Wow. Well, you know what? Nothing but the best here at Fulmer G.
The white oval is the perfect backdrop for this. Of course, yesterday I was arguing against this. I was like, Barton G, we don't put anything on a white plate. But when you're talking about, like, this is the presentation piece. Like, you're putting a whole animal on a plate, literally. And I think that that's perfect. The breadcrumb ratio to the pasta ratio.
Oh, and you can hear the crunch.
You can hear it. Like, you know when you bite into
yeah.
this, you're gonna get all those different textures.
I mean, I can't wait.
Let's dive in.
Let's not.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Whoa. That's a fire lobster macaroni and cheese.
I think the truffles are too thick.
Yeah, but
They're
you know
thick.
what? There's just too much truffle flavor. Is like not a bad thing.
That's not a thing.
What kind of cheese you guys use?
We couldn't find a Trappist cheese, but we used something that was a little more creamier.
Yeah, like a Gouda or something. Every bite I'm getting has like the perfect salt. I'm like really impressed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I love how crunchy it is, but it's not dry.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you guys took notes on that because it could just as well have easily been so dry. If you give yourself a little bit of leeway and you get a little bit saucier, it hits the table closer to where you want it. This is just my own crazy, but I can eat undercooked pasta like for a living. If I had to be hypercritical, which I will be just right now, maybe you could have cooked it for 2 minutes less. Yeah.
It's
All right.
perfect.
Really?
It really is. But I like it a little on the softer side.
Lauren's an insane home cook, and she just knows by the smell in the air. My pasta's ready. I'm like, what are you talking about?
You know, Ned does that too, but he's wrong.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
You treated every individual component with love and respect, and that's what it's about. I can see your way it went down, and I'm very appreciative of it.
We couldn't have done it without such an incredible recipe and tutorial. I mean,
Your husband is so good at giving positive feedback.
Yeah.
Gosh, this
I
pasta's
know.
overcooked. This
I know.
smoke.
I have never had
I
so much
married
positive
him
feedback in
twice.
my life.
I can give you a really big compliment, guys. Okay. Are you ready? If you wouldn't tell me, I could think I'm at Barton G.
Drop the mic.
What?
Well, we would work in your kitchen any day.
Yeah.
You don't want us in your kitchen.
Okay, so what did you really think?
The truth?
Only about the truth.
It's very similar to yours,
Yeah, I have to agree.
but I also think that yours could use a little bit of more sauce.
Whoa, did you just take this as an opportunity to talk smack about my mac and cheese?
No smack talk, it's just a preference.
I did not see that coming.
They're slaying it.
They're killing it. I mean, it's seasoned,
Even for us, and we love salt.
and the hard work, and the labor, and the injuries. I mean, that's like plus another 2.5 points.
So what didn't you like?
Doesn't even matter.
Do you think the truffles are too thick?
If I'd shave them like that, I'd have my head cut off. But I'm not gonna hold them against that. It was to our benefit. Okay, what I didn't like was the macaroni. I mean, it's like,
You know, people would judge you for judging this.
if I have to judge, I'm gonna judge one thing. It's the texture of the pasta.
I think the texture of the pasta is perfect. Let me
You
try
would.
it now. Are you judging my pasta now? Or are we back to judging each
I'm
other?
judging your particular taste in the doneness of pasta.
I'm just gonna eat more.
The judges have consulted. We're back. We're here. This is gutsy. You were playing with power tools. You learned what a court bouillon is. I'm proud of you guys.
Thank you.
It's very intimidating to cook for any chef, much less the chef whose recipe it is
Right, their very own dish.
just taught you. It's time for the final result.
Okay, I wrote it in words.
That's fine.
Oh.
Ta-da!
What? No way! No way!
Seriously?
What?
I mean, really? I mean,
A perfect score!
I mean, it really is.
You gave this a perfect score!
You didn't
Perfect! I gave you guys. I can't remember what I gave you, so I have to look. All right. A 9.257.
That's amazing!
This is totally worth it.
And that's for just like, I don't know.
2 minutes of pasta cooking.
I think everything else was perfect, guys.
Wow.
Ew.
Well, happy Valentine's Day, and thank you all for watching Date Night. Thank you to Chef Attila and Barton G. What should we cook next? See you next time.
I'll tell you what we're cooking next. It's ice cream cake.
That's true. That's true. Spoiler alert.
Oh, yeah.